What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Rabiot, the 88 centre mid, who is repping the blue shirt with no licensing. So it's interesting, better than the white shirt, to be honest. So we have got Rabiot as the French centre mid. He's coming in with an 84 and 85 rated SBC, very similar to Sancho. He's coming in at 309k, and that is just crazy. It's coming in at 85 with no informs, and then an 84 with one inform. So interesting to see. Obviously no traits whatsoever. In terms of what we will use chemistry star wise, it is going to be the beautiful shadow. It will give him 92 pace. It will also give him how much defending, 92 on the overall, making him into a 90 CDM or a 91 centre back if you choose. He is obviously a 3-star left footed, and he is 6'4". One thing I didn't really know about him was how big he was. Obviously a very tall CDM, and he's got everything. He's a well-rounded card, very nicely statted. Obviously everything's above 84, and then obviously once you get the defended on the go, you'll have that as 92. Passing will be the lowest, but that is mainly due to the fact his curve and free kick accuracy plus his crossing are the lowest. Short long passing are beautiful, vision's nice, great composure, obviously ball control and reactions are lovely as well. Agility balance is up there for a centre mid, especially one who is 6'4", great strengths, great stamina. Overall just looks a good card. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Make sure you like and subscribe, and let's see what Rabiot can do. Playing with Rabiot to get it out. He is actually huge in this game. I really didn't think he was that big, but again, I don't really watch him play heavily, so it is interesting just to see what he is like in game, as he's not really used that often, as a poor pass has hit it there. Rabiot seeing the ball forward. Can we see a bit of Rabiot in front of goal, finds his left foot, and it's a cracker in the first couple of minutes. You'll love to see it from him. Honestly, he's going to be a very good box-to-box, in my opinion. Going to have lovely defensive stats, but also can push forward if you want him to. To Rabiot again. He's going to find a little ball over to Barnes. It's very squiff at the very least. Find the ball in. Going to find him again, just outside the box. You can see the ball across to Matthias. Plays a little 1-2 with Sancho. Back into him. Into Rabiot to see it down. What can we find from him? Go with a little 1-2 with Barnes. He's following him absolutely to the key, and Barnes gets pushed over. No free kick. Rabiot's going to be nearly there. Rabiot again. He's got a massive presence in that midfield. Really can notice when he's going forward into Cantona, and it's a great save from Courtois. Should have brought it forward, but you're always looking for the highlight goal. Never just a little tap in, really. Into Rabiot. See it through his legs. He is just a huge player. Really wanted to get that to Sancho, and we could have probably got it back to him. He is very big in the midfield, and he does make light work of just bringing the ball forward constantly. Very much how I play Kevin De Bruyne in that sort of role. I kind of bring him upfield, as you can see, giving me more options to attack with potentially 5 players, rather than having the 2 DMs completely on the back all the time. Oh, Rabiot manages to get himself his rebound goal off the corner. The question is Rabiot worth the upgrade? I'd say he's a nice player. Whether he's worth it, it all depends if you are running a kind of Serie A centre mid, Serie A squad, sorry. Just because he is a nice CM, like, don't get me wrong, he's massive at the very least. Like, his dribbling as such is okay. He is mainly focused more on the defensive side, if anything, so you're going to be looking at a very good DM, if anything. Maybe if you've got Milinkovic-Savic, and it depends who else you've got, which we'll have a look in the overall at the kind of midfielders in the Serie A right now, as obviously there tends to be quite a few that you forget about. You forget that they're actually even on the market, and whether you want to waste or put in 300k to an SBC that potentially is just a club stocker is completely up to you with how many coins you've got. And this guy has got mid R9, which honestly, fantastic player as well. So going into the overall for Rabiot, as you can see, 311k on the SBC. Obviously, I believe the 85s and everything are quite up there. If we did have a look at the market, we had a look in one of the videos yesterday, but we are now up to 92 due to the fact that there is no supply of promo packs or anything promo related, so everything is getting more and more inflated with more SBCs come out. Today we had had, what, 384 rated squads needed, I think about 4 informs in total, 285 rated squads. The market is slowly rising for the fact that we just have no supply. We have the 82 to 88s, which are literally nothing, and obviously not being tradable. They're still going to make the market high, even with, let's say, like an 81 player pick that everybody gets some really good players. It's still going to be high because they're not tradable. We need the tradable kind of fodder on the market to make these SBCs cheaper. This card realistically, what, about 250, 240 with the correct market. At the moment, it's a bit inflated. We do have him until the 26th, so you have got 7 days to do him. So plenty of time for you to choose if you want to do it or not. Obviously, we just did have a look at what he is. 84 1 in form with Juventus, a Serie A 85, 65 and 70 chem with the packs of 15k and I think that's a rare mixed, I want to say. So relatively simple, kind of like similar packs as we normally get. In terms of the stats then, he is very well rounded. 2489 on the total. We have got a 3-star, which would prefer 4-4 if I was being honest. And if we do have a quick look at the midfielders for Serie A, because I cannot remember some of them. Chiellini, I knew there was one that I couldn't remember who's a DM. Obviously we've got Chiellini, Milinkovic, Pastore if you've done him, Lucas Leiva with still the chance to get an upgrade. You've also got Tonali, that's the one. So you've got a free card here, you've got an SBC. There's already your kind of back two, and then you get someone like a Pastore who is a free card as well. It's slim pickings. Obviously, Kessie is a cracking card also. So, yeah, you are looking mainly for the fact that he is French and could link to Mbappe is really the main factor in this card. Other than that, there's already cards on the market. I feel like a 3-star, he is 6'4", which is very nice in this game to have someone so big to be able to kind of just body them midfielders. And he does well. He brings the ball well. He's very much, not necessarily in terms of kind of like ability wise, a Kevin De Bruyne for me in terms of how I play him. He is a DM, but then he pushes forward with the ball a little bit to let Matthias have that kind of DM role completely, where he'll stay almost at the back at the halfway line and will be the one that drops first. Rabiot will bring the ball forward and kind of offer that 5 attack straight off the bat. Overall, a nice card. Is he worth the 300? Probably not. I just can't bring myself to believe that he is worth it. He has had some nice cards in the past. Obviously, Summer Heat last year, a flashback PSG the year before, and a Team of the Season the year before that. He is obviously only 25, so he's got plenty of time left in the game. And honestly, it's not a bad card. I just think 300k, I wouldn't waste that just yet. Go do the party bag, go do Sancho or someone like that, and wait out this one just to see if anybody else comes out beforehand. Overall, I'm going to give him an 8.5 out of 10. Let me know down below what you think about him. Make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.